on, everyone? Thank you for joining me. Kentucky Lack here, and we are back in 2 Point Museum. We're going to continue on building up this museum, trying to get through the quest, the main story quest that kind of builds us up along how to run a museum. And hopefully, we will progress into a little bit more of the content. As you can see, I did do a little bit of development in this area, or at least with this museum. Um, we got the Stegosaurus here complete. We got a complete armadillo over here. And I believe this boa constrictor is complete, as well as this pterodactyl. Um, I added extra bathroom over here for the guest. So anyway, so we did do a little bit of extra development to the museum, expanded the shop areas a little bit, added some extra staff. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and continue on to display an exhibit from the coal mines, just to kind of uh, move this progression along a little bit more. So go ahead and unmute the audio. Come here. We'll start an expedition. And it said cold mines here. Let's see, right here. So we cleared the path here to get this unlocked. And this is cold mines, right? We can have a prehistory expert, an assistant, and a janitor go onto this expedition. Okay. We got a prehistory expert with survivor skills. So we'll go ahead and unlock this. And we'll start an expedition here. And wow, we got a lot of hazards that we can run into. Lost in caves, snowy delays, because we're in the winter time. It might be worth it to hold off until spring. And rock slide. It says a combined rank of 12 needs to. You need a combined rank of 12 in order to avoid this particular one. Combined rank of 8 to counter that. So we got 6, 5, and 4. So I think we should be good. Well, yeah, we should be good. Okay, this one is the one with our survival skill. So we'll go ahead and choose him. And then for the assistant, let's see what we got. Just checking these skills, accomplish submissions, customer service, customer service, customer service. Let's see. I don't see. Got nimble, loyal, robust, accelerates recovery from injuries. That's nice. It's not a relevant. Oh, okay. So it's not. These aren't highlighted because they're not relevant. She has relevant globetrotter and photographic memory. Expedition increases happiness and it improves her survey level on expedition. And she just has photographic memory. Okay. So this one looks like this will be the best one to go with. So just with those two, we've canceled out this one and we've canceled out this one. So the Lost in Caves, if we do the journal, the XP journal, that should clear that. And then we shouldn't have to worry about any hazards. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a janitor, globetrotter, and he's the only one with a relevant trait, so we'll go ahead and choose him. And cargo, we'll go with the journal, so that takes that out. We should avoid any hazards. And then I'll go ahead and go with a detailed, which will take 58 days for this. Let's go ahead and start it.
Children should be clean and not form herds.
I think this is the first expedition where I know for sure that's the first expedition where we've done somebody other than an expert, a prehistory expert. So, got a janitor and a receptionist going out. I may have to hire somebody else for the boost, but the boosts don't seem to be backlogged too bad, so she should be able to handle it. And we got somebody coming down to cover, it looks like. Potentially, yep. Okay. Let's check this out. Look at those tickets. Jeez.
Guests are asked not to steal the exhibits, though I do enjoy a chase.
So for these, they have this knowledge. I thought that this went up. I thought this was saying that. Oh, awesome. Level up to rank 5. I've also boosted the salary range for most of, or all of, my employees. But anyways, I thought the knowledge was affected or went up depending on how many of these you had around. These info stands, but it's actually research dependent. So I'm not for sure how the research works, but I do know that you do need some research on the exhibit in order to raise that knowledge score for it.
Prehistoric items have been here for thousands of years. I know the feeling.
Store seems to be doing well. Monthly revenue, nice, not too shabby.
You're listening to Hayley Von Trowell on 2 Point Radio. This just in, a new trailer for Strange, isn't it? The show that attempts to answer some of the world's greatest mysteries. Consider me excited.
It looks like they haven't even made it to the location yet.
You look at the world forever. What's the truth behind the Pebbly Triangle?
or at least they haven't
The
found
real
their
question the scientific community needs to ask isn't why
treasure.
planes keep disappearing there, but what kind of triangle is it? Equilateral? Isosceles? Eh? Hmm? We need to know. We should know. We have a right to know. Are you ready to have your mind blown? Then don't miss. Strange, isn't it? You won't believe what you hear. Or will you?
For all
Consider
of
me no longer excited.
these exhibits, I did go through and I tried to maximize. No, I maximized the buzz, the decorations for all of them to increase the buzz. So all of these are maxed in buzz. Every one of them should have an info stand to them. Some of them have multiple ones. I got multiple break areas for them to relax at the guests. Let's see what we got here. Here we go. They are back.
Expedition team returning from Bone Belt.
Nobody injured. Awesome. Let's check this crate out. See what we got. Okay. Frozen beehive. So we got a bee encased in honey, and now we got a beehive encased in ice. It's an epic quality item. Exhibit value is $10,000. Nice. Buzz is 25. Knowledge is one of what? It says requirement cold climate needs to be kept in a cold environment. I'm gonna send this to inventory for right now. I don't have a cold environment to put it in. Let me check the store.
This is not a pre-recorded announcement. I'm actually here. Hello.
What is this? Exhibit collector. Collector visits museum to shop from its collections of exhibits. If they see something they like, they'll make an offer above market price. It's gotta be something I'm willing to let go, though. Okay, so these are the utilities. There's nothing in here that would preserve something that's cold.
Assistant needed in the gift shop. The tat won't sell itself.
So I may be out of luck in putting that exhibit out. I'm wondering if all of them are going to be that way. Let's check here. Frozen beehive. I didn't mean to do that. Invalid collision. Oh. He's cold climate, but I don't have a cold climate.
Guests cannot purchase exhibits, but collectors can.
Okay, so we have the collector here. Can I? There they are. Archibald Custard. Looking to buy dinosaur bones, fossils, or preserved history. We'll see. Okay. Well, let's. I'm worried if I send them out to here because it has to be something from here. We got one of three discovered. If everything that I find here, will that be encased in ice and I have to preserve it? We'll try one more. If it's another item that's encased in ice, I may just go ahead and put it out. We'll go with the same team. Okay. Move both of those. XP. We'll go detailed again. It's an extra 30.
Touch as little as possible at all times. Thank you.
If you decide not to buy. Well, that's good. I didn't want to sell to you anyway, sir. This guy looks like he had a great visit. And then for each of these guests, they have a dream visit that they um that you could try to cater to I guess boost their buzz maybe. Um
Guests
so
feeling
it
ill should go to the hospital while they still have time.
makes it more interesting trying to because some of these like reach a total buzz of 3,500.
This season, the second Sunday after St. Barbara's Day, in most cooperating cinemas,
Total buzz of
Roderick
3,500.
Cushion is Lieutenant
This is their
Nicholas
buzz right here.
Relics.
Hello? Anybody?
Let's say this. Collector offer. Collector enjoyed perusing the museum's collection and would like to make you an offer for your right footprint fossil. They're willing to pay 6,000 while the exhibit market value is 3,000. Well, I'm going to decline that. Get out of here.
Guests should leave with the same number of bones they arrived with. No more, no less.
So that does make it a little bit more useful, I guess, to go on repeated expeditions to the same area and get more of the same type of exhibits and maybe leave those in storage. So if you do have somebody wanting to buy, you could potentially sell to a collector and then replace it after the collector takes it, or you could just sell it outright. Because we did get a couple of these fully complete, and I went ahead and sold it. This one has a boring trait. Let's take a look at this one. This squits and giggles. Scary in a good way. Entertaining with only a mild impact on toilet comfort. It's about time for a cleaning, it looks like.
Announcement. The museum's toilet facilities are for paying guests and desperate celebrities. Thank you.
We get a return. Okay. Expedition team is back. See what they got. Hopefully something that's not encased in ice. Port galore. Ah, you're encased in ice. Uh, um, I've seen bad things with this thing getting out. Look at that. 17,500 value. Rarely seen. 45 buzz. So I'm concerned. Yeah, I did see a video where this thing got out and it started attacking guests. So if I do
Guests
that,
are reminded not to make this about them.
it's possible that, and maybe they want us to do it. It's possible though that the bees will also come out and attack. So,
Announcement. Our health and safety standards are being inspected.
okay. Let's see, where do we want to exhibit at? We'll go ahead and do the beehive. We'll do it away from the fire there.
Welcome back to the show. Time now for one of our regular slots, the bite-sized morsel of info that'll have you feeling smarter by the time you finish listening to it. Did you know all humans are capable of
Okay, here we go.
ESP? Well,
Anything
kind
frozen
of.
will eventually melt.
According to
Oh, hold on a
recent
second.
research,
Let's mute that. Anything frozen will eventually melt and be gone forever, unless it's kept in a cold temperature. Place coolers nearby to stop it from becoming a defrosted exhibit. Okay, so we'll do this. Return it to inventory. And we'll do an exhibit area over here for frozen stuff. So we got the freezer. Incredibly childish. As word gets out in your country, your county fame increases, you can expect new types of guests to arrive at the museum. Families are bound to turn up soon, and I'm not sure if you noticed, but they can often include children. Children are immune to the appeal of our info stands. They just don't care for them, not even a bit. They won't accept knowledge from our existing facilities, but they would use an interactive display. Okay. Think of interactive displays as a hybrid between exhibits and info stands, providing both buzz and knowledge to guests. They're also a great source of entertainment. Interactive displays can be built in a workshop. Give it a try. So we did have a school come through. They came on a field trip, and one of the requirements for meeting their needs was having interactive displays, and I had no idea what that was, but here it is. So we got a um, build interactive displays in a workshop. So I'm assuming we're gonna have to build a workshop somewhere. Yeah. Okay. We can build one here next to the staff room. I wonder how big it needs to be. Well, before I do that, let me do this. Come here. Frozen bees. And then let's get the frozen cave person. Okay. May do that a little differently. I'm going to have to come through and rethink this a little bit. But for right now, let's go ahead and build this workshop, which has to be a 4x4, at least a 4x4. So let's see. One, two, three, four. That's just enough room here. Will let me do it there? Will not. Let's do this. Four. Okay. And what else do we need in here? That there. Spare parts bin. right next to the door. Okay, let's check that. Okay, and then it says make a prehistory playground in the workshop. Start project, prehistory playground. Not interactive displays? Oh, this is an interactive display. Gotcha. Start that project, and I guess they'll work on that. So let's see. How can we work this area? It says classic. Oh, this is like a. Okay, so this is like a rope partition. I think I actually want to make it a room. So prehistory playground is made. Okay, so we'll do this. I'm sure we'll need more space for. It says now that your prehistory playground is finished, you need to place it inside the museum. And art displays are sent to your inventory once they're complete. Interactive displays allow children to enjoy the knowledge the museum has to offer. They also provide entertainment for all guests. Do they next need to be next to exhibits though? Let me see. Let's go for door. Uh, okay. So this will be our ice area, ice exhibit area. So then we need a playground for the kids, and I don't have a whole lot of room. Let's see how big it is. Okay, that's pretty big. I may have to take some stuff out. we go.
Disinterested guests are reminded that not everything has to be a party, okay?
The place is looking good, but you've not really had the chance to make it truly yours. The museum customization menu allows you to customize your walls and floors. Tailor the guest experience as much or as little as you like. Maximize the museum space with partitions, walls, as well as doors, one-way doors, and staff-only doors. Your options are functional as well as fashionable. Expand your selection of customization options by spending kudos. Okay. You'll earn kudash, as you complete objectives in the museum. Items unlocked with kudash will typically improve our decoration ratings. Okay. New item unlocked. Staff
Can
door.
you hear the grease saturating your food as it cooks?
Says place 5
And can you
custom
feel your
wallpaper
arteries
tiles.
clogging as you eat?
Then place 5 custom floor tiles. Buy a staff door and unlock something with kudos.
The bun-
Okay. The Department of Culture is responsible for evaluating the county's museum. Your museum currently has no star rating, but with all the improvements you made, this won't last long. Complete star objectives to impress the Department of Culture and increase the museum's star rating. A higher star rating will attract more guests and allow you to travel to new museums. Okay. Unlock 5 points of interest on the Bone Belt map. Sell 25 tickets. Still gotta buy a staff door and unlock something with that. Okay, and we're back. We got this finished up. We went ahead and added some
Assisting to give shop.
decorations to
Sell.
uh, get the decoration level up on those, the buzz level. It looks like these items here that are locked are items that we can unlock with the kudos currency, whatever that is. It said there is a little bit. So, okay. All right. So if I wanted to, just to get this quest, like this thing is going to cost me 0. But I still. Oh no, it says 25.
Announcement. Our health and safety standards are being inspected.
Let's go ahead and unlock it. Okay. I don't want to actually put one down. So we got that quest done, and this says unlock 5 points on the map. So if we come here, start expedition, pull up the map, we can unlock this here. Guess use the interactive displays. Let's come over here and start a project. What other interactive displays do we got? The Sonic Claw Machine. That is a must-have. A Troll Grab Game. and a realization station.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. You're listening to Sir Nigel Bickleworth. Good for you. I am proud to have supported the Department of Culture by adopting a loose ornament, their words, not mine, from the county's archives.
Okay.
If you do the same, maybe you'll be as fortunate as
We'll
me
get some more
and
janitors
receive
to clear
game-worn
that.
socks from the winners of the 4th Cheesy
Let's
Goblet.
start this.
They're almost eye-wateringly historic.
Oh, we just had a field trip come up. Looks like, oh, or maybe it was just a family. All right.
Sickly visitors are advised to visit a hospital and are banned from museum grounds. Get well soon.
Eric Pye, what do you have? Accelerates recovery from injuries and expeditions increase happiness. That's nice. Okay. Looks like this one's going to unlock here soon. Let's see what this one is. He looks energetic. Required to work in a workshop. Let's go with this one.
Guests are prepared for certain levels of monotony, but they're not prepared for this.
Okay, so we got a VIP visit. And we have the health and safety. And we need one more guest to use the interactive station here. Okay, so we got the Troll Grab game. Let's see how big it is. Okay, that's not too bad. Get a closer look of it. So it looks a little backwards. Okay, so we got a star. Hey, look at that. It's a great relief to see someone at the helm of the county's namesake museum after a brief and rudderless hiatus. What a fortnight that was. You're commended on your availability and general existence. Okay, so we get the coffee kiosk and the curved info stand. Awesome. And a lot of money, nice. Okay.
Touch that.
You've created a one-star museum, but this is just the start of an illustrious career. Develop museums across the county to be recognized as a high-class curator and gain access to new items in expedition locations. Sorry, dude. I'm going to pick this up, and I'm going to rotate it that way. There you go. Sorry. And next, increase your curator class to progress further in your museums and receive higher star ratings. With no curator class, your museums can only receive a 1-star rating. Open and establish another museum to receive curator class 1. There are opportunities by the sea.
If you're unable to find a donation stand,
At Passwater Cove or up in the Haunted Hills at the Wellon Lodge Hotel. So select the map button from the bottom left of the HUD. Where do you want to go to next? That's how you pull up the map. It says museum map. Okay. So it says open your second museum at Passwater Cove It's your choice between marine life and supernatural, and I definitely want to do the marine life. They're going to take me directly to it, huh? That's past Water Cove, Wellon Lodge. Okay. Okay. Before they get me too much and too far in the weeds to the new area, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here.
It's time for the cheese ball scores.
Think I learned my lesson. So we got a lot. Let's see. None of your ticket booths are staffed by assistants for some reason. There's nobody here, so. But anyways, fun game. Like I said, I'm really enjoying it. There there's definitely a lot more. It looks like that I could be doing, and I'm definitely running out of space here. I am not digging the way my museum is looking here right now. I got gaps in certain places that I wonder if I can move this thing. I can. All right, I'm getting distracted. Run, definitely, I'm out of space here. I kind of spread my exhibits out all over the place to kind of make the whole museum as like just one big like everywhere you go, there's something to look at. And I know a lot of museums will typically take and section off their museums to exhibit types. So they'll have like a room with dinosaur bones, another room with you know other types of exhibit, kind of like how I was working on this here with just making this a little ice exhibit area. Um, but like I said, I have everything just kind of all over the place. So there's definitely why are you face planting into that? And there's definitely a lot more room for improvement with this. Maybe even getting the bathroom that's a little closer to the staff room so that they can have a place to go themselves. Actually, this wouldn't be a bad spot for that. Anyways, that'll do it for this video. For the next video, we'll go ahead and go to that marine location. I definitely would like to have a aquarium style museum. I think that would be fantastic. So I think that's going to be the next area that I branch off to. But again, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, please hit that like button. And then if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. This is Kentucky Lack signing out. Peace out, everybody. Later.